Harrison Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Sun Devils will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Back to pass, it's Willihan. The sure hands, it's Little. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these 2 teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hendricks. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Gives it on the option. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll run the sneak for it. Sneak gets it done.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Finding themselves down. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back doesn't.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Jayhawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Jayhawks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. To the air, it's Willihan. Trying to set up a screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to get it in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Into the house. Touchdown, Kansas. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The inside handoff.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Quick strike complete. Hey, midfield, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Sun Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Goes to the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 10. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Get it out on the screen. On the move at the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to pass. It's Willingham. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
He might want another play. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Scanning the field, it's Willingham. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his back in the middle. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to go up top. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they love to go for it on 4th down. And we've seen it early in this game already. I think you're going to see it again here. They've got supreme confidence in their offense to be able to go get it done. And you get the feeling this is a big-time play in this.
Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Jayhawks are on the move. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
Catch in the middle. It's Levitt. Quick step and go. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small.
Touchdown, Archon Jayhawk! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the left. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Looking for a man. It's Hendricks. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Quickly complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. Quick spin on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And he was working into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Splits the uprights. Good. And now they regain the lead. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone and it'll be a touchback. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point in the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. The offense changing the play. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Sun Devils come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to sneak it. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking downfield, it's Hendricks. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working that left side now. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Sun Devils are flying down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's going for the big play. Pulls it in down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Hendricks. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this game.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot. Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success.
Big man has it, it's a 1st down and more. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got it. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Willihan. Throws for the tight end. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
To the air, it's Hendricks. Short, quick, precise passing game. Good enough to move the sticks. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And the Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory. Down 6 and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. Trying to find the end zone. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play-action fake. Finds his tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Hendricks. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at second and 8. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Sun Devils come to the line, trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Working that left side. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Caught close to the marker, it's Perkins. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. Back to pass, it's Snow. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. That's the 50. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Arizona State! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given